Good morning. We are in Ashbourne in Kent, and I'm going to fly up towards Canterbury and then back to Manston today. I'm in the Sea King. Once again, my favourite helicopter. As you know, I'm clocking up loads of hours on the Sea King. So, without further ado, we shall set off. And I had a complaint yesterday. Someone moaned, some lefty was moaning that I flew over his house or near his house. I don't even know where he lives. Margate somewhere, Ramsgate, that sort of area. Anyway, enable quest link. Yes, I'll enable that. I should have been in VR, but I'm not in VR. Let's just try and go back in VR. Enable VR hardware. No, it's not having it. It's not having it. Why? Unplug it. Plug it back in again. Enable quest link. Enable hardware. Yeah. Enter. That seems to be working now, but for how long? I don't know. We'll get going anyway. We'll just see how far we get. Sometimes it glitches out on me, but okay. Brakes are off. Fuel's good. We've got loads of fuel there. Everything's in the green. Let me switch that on. Come on. There we go. Get rid of that. Right. We're going to go up the A28. So that's more or less north. Yeah, over there somewhere. Right, let's get going. All clear above and behind. We are airborne. About there. Eventually I'll go back up to Manston, which is right on the end, really, on the end of Kent. Yes, I've downloaded all this scenery for the south of England, central England, and Scotland. Scotland's fabulous. I love flying in Scotland, but I haven't really done a great deal of flying down south because it's all flat. Well, relatively flat, so to speak. So. I think I need to be over this way a bit more. Keep a lookout for a mast. There's a mast, I know, and I've got to keep south of that. I did a lot of flying in the south of England when I was doing my pilot's license back in '96, but I very rarely came this far down. When we followed the coast around doing aerial photography and stuff like that, but I've never been to Canterbury. Never. Been to Dover. We've obviously got the boat across, and we've been to Manston when we were flying over to the continent. First time I flew a Cessna 172, which I got most of my aeroplane hours on. I flew one in VR and I thought, wow, I thought this is exactly the same. It's identical, you know. And it's free. It's free. It's looking good. Keeping a good lookout for other aircraft along the way. Canterbury's not marked on the aviation chart. Well, it wouldn't be, would it? I mean, there's nothing there, is there? Of aviation interest-wise. You know, you got Gatwick, you got Heathrow. There's a few little aerodromes. I think we used to jump at Headcorn. We used to parachute at Headcorn, which is down this way somewhere. Right, got a lake there. Bit of a lake, bit of a ditch. Was that? It's a railway there. Railways are great features to follow. And you got your map out, you know, your air chart. It's illegal, did you know it's illegal to fly without a map? So you need to have a map on your lap, but it's a bit difficult with a VR headset on, so that makes navigating a little bit challenging. That's coming up now. Just follow the railway and that should take us to Canterbury, I would imagine. You can see the Thames estuary up there. So there's Ashbourne and Canterbury, and then there's them at Manston, aren't we? So this has got to be it. I think, like I said, I'm not that familiar with this part of the world. I've looked at it on the map. I'm reckoning this is Canterbury. So let's go and take a closer look. So we'll slow the helicopter down, we'll raise the nose, lower the lever, maintain altitude, and that should slow us right down really quickly. We're doing 120 knots, down to 100, 90, 80, 70, 60. Okay, we'll start raising the lever again now, so we don't get any blade stall. This looks like Canterbury to me, because that would be Canterbury Cathedral, or supposed to be. That's what Canterbury is famous for, isn't it? Oh, will rid me of this troublesome priest. Yep. So I guess that's Canterbury Cathedral. Never been there. It's a very old cathedral, Canterbury. I mean, if Thomas à Becket was murdered there in the 1200s, that'll give you an idea of how old it is. Don't know when it was built. You could Google it, I suppose. Right, let's get off to Manston, now that we've found Canterbury. I guess we just follow this road. So heading northeast, east of northeast. Speed's back to 120. Like I said, I had a complaint. You was flying in near my house. You flying, talking like this. How are you, mate? You alright? I'm alright. You can't fly your helicopter near my house. I'll report you to the CAA. Go on, Andy. You do that, mate. Go for it. Right, follow the railway line. Nice water feature there, look. You could take the kids there to feed the ducks. Throw them some bread. They talk like that down here. Knew this fellow once. He said he was from here. He said, I was in the army. And he looked like Patrick Starfish, you know, from SpongeBob SquarePants. I said, were you? Really? What regiment were you in? He goes, I was in the Paras. I said, oh, were you? And I looked at him and I thought, no, you weren't. You're lying. And then he said to me, I've still got my rifle. It's in the attic. Right. Okay. And that was we didn't discuss the army any further. Oh dear. Oh, it feels good, all the things are in the green. Nothing on the caution panel, everything looks good. No bells or lights or anything flashing. Cool, that's what we like. I'll keep following this railway line. Now when we follow railway lines or ground features like this, we should follow them by being on the right hand side of them. That's why if anyone else is following them coming the other way, we're not going to bump into each other, hopefully, but no one flies this low normally. You can only get away with it in a military helicopter, so. And even they get reported for low flying. Still heading northeast. Where's the railway going? Let me get some altitude up so we can see where we are. We shouldn't be too far away from Manston now. Yeah, I've got the airfield in sight. Yeah, Margate, I think that's where he lives, Margate, which is on the north coast sort of end. We've got Ramsgate, Broadstairs and Margate. And this is Manston here, which is right on the tip. In the distance we should have Belgium and France, and we've got Dover way down that way. Here we go, this is sunny Manston. One great big long runway, all tarmac. There is a grass strip. I've never used the grass strip. We'll do a flyby on the grass strip, and then we'll go to Margate. Margate, why not? We'll have a look, see what's in Margate, and then we'll come back and land. And we might stop and buy a stick of rock in Margate. What do you reckon? This is quite a small grass strip for little aeroplanes. Oh, going a bit fast there, a bit of overspeed. Need to slow it down. lower the lever, raise the nose, that'll bring the speed down. There we go. So we're running down the grass strip now. This is Manston, and that's where we were parked over there on our last trip. RAF based, as I said, World War II. You've got hit all the time because it's the closest to the Luftwaffe. This whole place must have got a pasting, really must have done. But this is Margate. Look, just ahead of me here. I've got no idea where that lefty lives. Honestly, I haven't. I don't know. If you tell me exactly where you live, I'll avoid it. Okay. But otherwise, I mean, how am I supposed to know where you live? I dare say it wouldn't be difficult to find out. But I'm not. Honestly, I'm not interested. I'm only interested in things that you say, because I will be recording them, and they may be used and given in evidence at some time in the future. They may not. It depends how things pan out. Right, this is Margate. There's a prison there, look. Margate prison. Looks like a prison to me. We go, it's not a prison, it's an estate. You don't know nothing. No, you're right, I don't. I've never been to Margate, and I can assure you from the bottom of my heart, it's not on my list of places to go. Apart from in Flight Sim. I was inspired by something you said. So here we are, this is Margate. Oh, and a quick note for jiu-jitsu, man. Early 60s actually, not 50s. And yes, I did jiu-jitsu many moons ago. Right, here we go. Like I said, young man, if I knew where you lived, I would avoid it. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't care. I mean, why do you live here anyway? It's right on the end of everything, isn't it? It's as far away from everything as you could get. I mean, if you go any further away, you'd be in the sea. Nice little beaches, I suppose. If it wasn't so cold, I mean, you could have a nice little sunbathe, couldn't you, on these beaches? Right. So we'll head for the prison again. Oh, look at all the green fields here. We could have loads of houses built for immigrants here, couldn't we? This is the best place because it's right next to the channel, isn't it? We could have loads of immigrant housing here while we're deciding whether to give them loads of money or send them back. Perfect place. Right. Oh, that's what I was going to say as well. You know, the City of London, because this lefty fella's always banging on about Sadiq Khan, he's the mayor. Right, well, there's two cities of London. Right, don't confuse the City of London with the City of London, because then you'll get confused. You see, Sadiq Khan is the mayor of the City of London, and he's got the Metropolitan Police and everything. That's in the accepted sense. But if you're an American, you won't know that the City of London is 1 square mile in the centre of London. If you look at St Paul's Cathedral, around that area, Bank of England, all the livery companies, 1 square mile is the City of London, and that's got its own police force. It's not the Metropolitan Police, it's called the City of London Police, and they've got the Lord Mayor, and the Lord Mayor is not Sadiq Khan, it's a different guy. Okay, so the financial sector London, the heart of London, is called the City of London. Not to be confused, as I said, with the City of London, the city. Yes, I know it's confusing, but if you look into it, you'll see. English people generally know that, but if you're an American, you won't know. You'll get really confused. So this is Ramsgate and Broadstairs. And there's the port there where the ferries go off out to sea, off to Zeebrugge and places like that. Okay. There's a train, look. I want to complain about them. They're never on time. Well, the thing I found is I got a taxi from Gatwick Airport when we were staying in London, near Tower Bridge. We got a taxi. It was really, really late at night. It was early hours of the morning. And it was a Mercedes diesel estate car. And it took us from Gatwick to London, to Tower Bridge, more or less, because we were staying right next to it. And it was 100 quid. Anyway, when we went back to Gatwick Airport, we got the tube and the train from Victoria, and it was 100 quid. So I thought, we're better off in a taxi, wouldn't we? Trains are too expensive, mate, get a cab. Right, here we are. We're going to land at Manston, have a cup of coffee or tea or whatever, some scrambled eggs, and then I've been promising to go to Dover for a while, but then my headset was glitching. Maintenance. Right, here we go. This is Gatwick. This is Manston. So lower the lever, down we come, raise the nose. Speed will be diminishing, and we'll park it up back where we were initially. So I don't put all my videos on the internet. I put some of them on. But if you'd like me to fly near where you live so you can have a look at your place, I'll do requests. It's a nice day today here in Kent, for a change. It is really nice actually, Kent, when the weather's nice. You get the best of the English weather down on the south coast. As you know, I used to live in Brighton. Okay, 2 greens, wheels are down. I never lifted them up. I don't bother with this. Unless I'm going to land on water. Can land on water with this. It's a water baby. Where's that truck? Not too close. Yeah, get a bit closer. That's why helicopters got windows in the floor so you can see when you're coming into land. You always put them down very gently because they're very expensive, you know, and they cost a lot of money to fix when you break them. So you just got to put them down nice and easy, don't be in a hurry. There you go. Brakes on. Oh, still moving. Not for much longer. Why isn't the brake come on? Brakes on now. They're the throttles, by the way, Andy, in case you were wondering. It's got 2 engines, this thing. 1 throttle for each engine. And then we just got to wait for it to slow down a bit, and then we turn the fuel off with these red knobs. So that's it, engines are back, fuel's shut off, and so it's just a matter of time now before the thing winds itself down. If I lift the lever now, it's that lever down there, if I start lifting that up, it increases the pitch on the blades, like we're going to fly, and that will actually slow the rotor down quicker because of the air. See that? You should get yourself a helicopter, Andy. You'd be able to do air taxis. Right, that's the rotor brake. So we'll put the rotor brake on and the rotor should stop. Look at that. There we go. And then switch the battery off. Now we can get out. And do you know how much it costs to fly? It must cost over £1,000 an hour to fly one of these. And I've done loads and loads of hours for free. Right, scrambled eggs on toast. Here I come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Where should we go next time? Might do Margate again.